We haven't gone live yet. Hello, everybody. Welcome back to One Leeds. We're back with a watch-along. Gabe's going to join us for this one. Don't look, we couldn't get the actual timer, so we have another laptop, and that is going to go to 45 minutes, and you can sync yourself up for that. Guys, don't tell me I'm not listening to you. I'm listening to all of you. Don't you worry about that. But yeah, we're going to be slapping the timer on there when the game kicks off in 3 minutes' time. I hope you're all doing fantastically well. Ben's in the building. Evening, Connor. Come on, Leeds. Evening, Gareth. Hello. You're doing a watch along? I'm indeed, mate. Harvey says, what was this? Oh, Harvey, you just get it all the time, mate. Like, it was just, it's slightly frustrating. Like, sometimes, me and Gabe were just talking about it off air. There's no real substance to it. It's, you put something out. It was literally just something you'll have seen on One Leeds Shorts. Me supporting Pat Bamford, but asking the question, do you believe Pat Bamford was in the wrong? People get upset about this, and it's easy to, point hate towards a fan channel. Yorkshire Radio did the exact same thing, but nobody cares because it's not a fan channel, and people hate fan channels, especially when it comes to Leeds United fans. Unfortunately, we have a minority of our fan base who are morons. Listen, it happens every now and again where just mindless abuse gets sent either Joe's way, my way, Gabe's way, Brownie's way, Cage's way. It happens all the time, especially on Twitter. People become really tough and hard on Twitter. So, anyway, we'll leave that in the past. Let's not focus on negativity. Let's focus on Leeds United tonight, and hopefully there's going to be a positive outcome. Joe's in the building. Evening. How you, Joe? Hope you're all good. Smash a like, says Justin. Oh, nice haircut. Justin, honestly, mate, the camera's not doing it justice here, mate. We've got a French crop. Don't tell Gabe he's gone to the toilet. It's a French crop, which is what he had, and I took the piss out of for ages. But yeah, that's what I've gone for today. But I need a bit of a light on my head so you can properly see it. Hi, Gabe. You all right? Hi, mate. You okay?
Doing
all good.
Well.
Do you want to say hi to everyone? Alan's in the building. Gareth, evening from Plymouth, mate, says Lappers. We're just syncing up now. I'm just trying to get all this flipping thing sorted, Gabe. What have you got to say, mate?
Looking forward to this one. Playing a relegation-threatened side, even if it's an away match, we should be able to body these guys. So
yeah,
let's do it.
Definitely. What's your prediction for this one? I don't know what Maximilian is talking about here, by the way. He's talking absolute rubbish.
It's all right, Max. I'm with you. He just, he doesn't want to own just what he's got.
I just want to say that definitely didn't happen whilst
he's in denial as to what his hairstyle is, but it's fine. You and I both know Max.
I actually think, yeah, exactly. Liam, thank you. You grass. Look at that, Max. Look, Liam's in the building saying, Max, you grass, and he's bang on. I don't know if you can see it at the minute, Gabe.
Call that honesty here.
Yeah, I'm going to sync up in just a second. I've got Sam Nombe on my screen. Obviously, you'll have something a little bit different with your broadcasting, but I'm going to sync mine up in just a second. We are T minus. Well, I think some people have actually started, believe it or not. We're a minute past 8 over here in the UK. Take off the hat, Gabe, and let's see the Barnet. Well,
we don't. I don't know if we want to look at that. I'm not on a post-Thanksgiving hangover today.
There we go. Lots of people say, well, actually, my live score app is saying the match has started. I may be slightly behind, but guys, we are going to. Are you gone? Have you gone, Gabe?
Yeah, just let me know. I'll pause it here and let me know when you hit the.
Okay.
Count me down to the 12th second.
Okay.
Then I'll hit play.
Looks like we're ready to. I mean, that stadium is just. Oh, Jesus Christ!
How are we so ahead here in the US stream?
You're not, mate. It's just it's probably my dodgy, my legal stream, I should say, which is just terrible.
Your perfectly legal stream. It's nice to see Jorginho out on the pitch, though.
Okay, 3, 2, 1. We're gone. Boom. There we go.
All right, move your gigantic head so I can see the clock, so I can sync it up.
Sorry. All right. Rutter's already been fouled. And he's got a free kick. All streams, aren't we, says James. Bang on. Guys, make sure you're slapping a like on the video as well as Leeds. God, it's weird seeing Furpo in that kit. Do you know what, Gabe? I was in the club shop and I was trying to decide which stream to get. Which stream to get. Which kit to get, I should say. Don't know why I
Just
said
behind your
stream.
stream.
And I've got so many dark blue Leeds kits. I thought to
Have
myself,
you?
I'm gonna have to go for the white one, but I do like that blue one. It is nice.
See, I've only got I've got two. Technically, one's not even. It's the shirt I have from years and years ago isn't really wearable, so it just sits in a drawer, and that's the Strongbow kit. But I do have the kit from last season, the Dark Away, which nobody seems to like, so I never wear it on camera. And then I get questioned as to why I don't wear a Leeds shirt. You know, not a real supporter.
Is that the dark one with the orange tint on
Yeah,
it?
that's right.
Okay.
I got it from the shop when I was there last year for like 15 quid. It was like something ridiculous.
Now, did you just see that?
Yeah.
So
let's see the delivery here.
It's a good delivery. It's a really good delivery from Dan
I'm
James.
seeing it in replay.
He's got to do better.
Yeah, he has.
He's got to do better there. Like
behind him, but he has to put it on target.
Good ball from Dan James in the area there. He's free. Joe Perreault's free, and he's got to get that on target at least.
Yeah, agreed. You got to test the keeper. I don't know if he has enough momentum going forward to really put it in a real dangerous area. But I mean, yeah, he's got to do better than that.
Rotherham on the right, testing Junior Firpo here for the first time. Can he succeed? He hasn't. Ball in from the Rotherham winger. Melier comes out unconvincingly. And
he's got a punch, though. Joe will like that.
Yeah, he will. He will.
Shout out to Joe.
Just Joe the Punch Show. Rutter. Who gets absolutely...
What a turn, though.
Oh, and Somerville gives it away. Sometimes it's just so obvious that they just want to play in these little like trios. Do you know what I mean? In terms of just like how like they're getting these little spots and there's like 4 or 5 defenders closing them down, but they just want to play a little intricate football.
What I love so much about Jorginho at this level is just even the turn like that to get out of trouble and just I mean, does that work in the Premier League? Probably not. The defender's going to be a little bit tighter to him. It's going to be more quality, but here it's right now it's a joy to watch.
Oh, Firpo gets done again.
Wasn't done.
Are you going to disagree?
That wasn't that bad, Connor. Every time the ball that goes near him, you're going to say, "Oh God."
That's twice now.
Take a breath.
I've got twice on the marker where he's been done.
It wasn't done.
I want to see a successful duel. Archie Gray does well. Perreault, who looks to be playing CDM again. Firpo now on the ball. Gabe, what I will say is his podcast. I don't know if you caught it. It was the best Leeds United podcast I've ever heard. I'm not a massive fan of it, but Junior for like the podcast.
I haven't listened to it yet.
It's not the Leeds United podcast for me. It's not great, but they've got. You're
just not a Harry Potter fan.
I'm not at all. But
didn't even have to know that beforehand to know that you would hate magic and whimsy.
Yeah, I don't like magic. Don't like this flimsical mythical bollocks.
For everybody in the chat, that means Connor doesn't like fun. So now we have him saying it himself.
Yeah, but everyone knew that anyway.
Yeah. Exactly.
Texas Lead says the dual threat in the Watchalong. Hello from the States. Good to see y'all.
Well, we got a Southerner in the house or a Midwesterner. You got to tell us in the chat.
Ewan says the Watchalongs for every game now. There will be, mate. Yeah. Dan James on the right hand side again, up against Bramall.
Come on, pass it away.
Great with the overlap. Leeds just controlling possession here. 4 minutes 16 in. Pretty. This is what we're seeing with Leeds every single week. To be honest with you, just dominating games and being able to. When I say dominating games, I mean dominating possession. But Rotherham win it back there. Can we press a little bit higher? Rutter, it's great to see him in this squad, by the way.
Yeah.
I don't mind seeing Firpo back there, like for a game like this anyway, because he's got to prove himself at some point. Cooper wins it, lose out. Rotherham again targeting that right-hand side a little bit, it looks like.
Cooper's a bit stretched out of position here. Yeah,
ball
see
played
the ball
in.
right in. See, this is where it could get dangerous for us. I mean, when you look, and this isn't a knock on Liam Cooper, this is going to happen, but when you're stretched out of position as a center half and you don't recover back to the space that you left unoccupied, a smart team or smart players will just hook the ball in and see if they can overload, and that's what they did. So I think we were lucky that this team doesn't have a lot of quality out on the pitch right now.
Yeah.
That's what we found last year in the Premier League.
Yeah, definitely. Morning, Connor from Down Under. Hiya, Andrew. Bamos says mass lineup thoughts perfect for me. Yeah, I think it was, mate. I think I don't think he could have done anything more, really. Rutter been put in there. Obviously, kept Willie on the bench. But aside from that, yeah, he couldn't have done much more.
I think we want to see Willie, but like, who do you bring him in for? Dan James has been playing so well. It'd be really harsh to drop him right now.
Kamara.
You see the twinkle in his eye when he said Kamara.
Oh, Somerville. Yeah! It's 1-0. Was I a bit ahead of you there?
Yeah, you are.
Sorry, mate.
No, I over-indexed on the pause.
Oh, get in there. Yeah, Somerville makes it 1-0. My stream went off, and then I went on it again, and Somerville was bearing down on goal. Sorry, mate.
No, that's all right. It's all right. You're all good.
Yeah, it's Kamara. Kamara was on the ball there. And yeah, I love a little bit. Oh, is he off?
I mean, he's just no, he's onside.
Is it Rutter? Is that Rutter again? It is Rutter. I mean, it's a great finish.
Yeah.
Great finish. And Leeds go 1-0 up inside 6 minutes. Kamara, little interchange with, Rutter, that's just class.
It's a great finish as well, isn't it?
Yeah, a
right
great
in the bottom
finish.
Corner, no chance for the keeper.
We're talking R2 on FIFA. Somerville, makes it 1-0 Leeds United. Great start. Great start. Matt Leeds in Oz with the spoiler. Don't look at the comment section. Lapper says get him 1-0. Gabe, that's the problem, mate. When you're ahead, you're ahead. When you're not, you're not.
Yeah, I think I overcorrected. I'm waiting for the clock to come up. All right. 14, 15. Is that what it's saying to you? 16, 17, 18?
Oh, you might be a bit ahead of me now, actually. But fair play. I'm on 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25.
Right, brilliant. We're synced on 26. Perfect.
Beautiful. Have you got? Oh, you won't have this stream, so it doesn't matter. Yeah, lovely from Rutter there. Leeds 1-0 up. Yeah. Well, that feels weird, Gabe. It's almost like a sense of, I don't know, like assurance. Like it's weird. Like I don't know.
I mean, what I love about Jorginho this season, I've said that like 3 times already. It's only 8 minutes in, but his thinking, his next step thinking is quick. Like you've got to make split second. You have to know where the ball is going before it gets to you. And I mean, the ball he plays in for Somerville still has a little bit left to do. Obviously, it's a superb finish, but it doesn't happen if Jorginho is not making quick decisions and playing courageous ball. I mean, that's not the easy pass, is it? You know, it's
and as well, Gabe. That's what we missed. If he'd have been absent from this game, it is just that innovativeness in it. It's him being out of that front four. I don't think
that ball goes backward if he's not in the team. Maybe, yeah.
There's no player in this side like Rutter, and I think essentially on the Leeds United podcast, that's pretty much what. Rutter was saying, Firpo was saying, really, like he's very unique. Dan James does well, tackled.
That's actually good defensive work there.
Yeah, it was good defending. Yeah,
I thought James was gone.
He's had a good start, to be fair to him, James.
Yeah, I mean, just because of his speed and what he's done so far, I mean, they're obviously going to identify him as a danger man down the right side, which is, I mean, wise. So whether he's having a good or bad match finishing wise, his pace is always going to be a problem, isn't it?
Yeah,
at this level. Oof. What's the keeper doing there? Just boots it to the other side.
He's one of the 19 better than Melee, I think, isn't he?
Statistically, at shot stopping, I think he is.
Somerville does well. Possession. Can he play the right pass here? He does play a good ball.
I think he's off.
That's poor. It's poor. Yeah. He's got it back there. He's got to watch the line a little bit there. Yeah, he did well there. I mean, Somerville, when he's in those transitional moments, he's absolutely frightening, isn't he? Wrong pass there. But in all fairness, he was blocked off by the central midfielder to pass it to Pirot. So
and exactly. And to be fair, in that situation, he tries to thread that ball, force that ball into Pirot, and it gets dispossessed. Then you're going to have a man advantage on the other side. So I think, too late to go wide, but maybe not.
Yeah, Jack, exactly right. Jack in the building. We'll get superfan stardom one day, mate. Leeds with a decent start. To be fair, this could be any. This could be any score that Leeds want it to be. I mean, Lee Peltier is at right back. Lee Peltier, formerly of Neil Warnock's Leeds United side in 2014, unbelievable.
Neil Warnock does not have a nice thing to say about Leeds anymore, does he? He just can't do it.
He never did, the twat. Rotherham building out on the right-hand side here. Furpo, 1v1. Come on, lad.
Just don't let it. Oh, okay, that's fine.
Is that
Trust
Ampadu?
the lads behind you. Yeah.
Oh, well played. Silky smooth operator there.
Yeah.
Go down, ref. Thank you. Smart football. Well played. He didn't touch him, mate. But that's the game.
Wasn't quite the Ailing flop. He held on for more contact, I think. Yeah.
I mean, there's absolutely you're absolutely raging that that's been given as a foul, aren't you? But
he's played himself into trouble and just gone.
Yeah.
But that happens in the game, doesn't it?
Yeah. Good to see he's not been tested massively early on as well. I mean,
yeah,
I think that's. I mean, I'm not saying the first hasn't killed it, but I think the second goal will just absolutely kill this game off. Liam Cooper playing a stupid ball. Well, good recovery by Rodon there. Oh, well played, Perot. Oh, unlucky, nearly 1-2 with Dan James coming off there.
That's the thing about Dan James. He's almost like a speed cheat code. Sometimes just put the ball into space and see if he gets there. If he knows that you're going to make the pass, or if he's going to make the run. I mean, it's such a weapon, isn't it?
Rotherham, it's just Brexit football, this really, isn't it? It's just roof the ball. That's it. It's just roof it. Hit the front man.
All right, that got me. I didn't think it was going to.
By
the way, can I just ask you a question?
Don't you dare.
Not about Brexit. Not about Brexit.
Thank you, because I'll switch off.
No. I'm not going there. But I do have a question about Warnock. It seems like there's this.
I did have a question.
This generation of English managers, Warnock, Roy Hodgson, and Harry Redknapp all look like pissed off cartoon owls. Do you not think that's true?
Cartoon owls, yeah. It's a very old English look. That for
I know. What's happened to those managers?
The weathered, mate. They've had about 90 clubs to manage.
All three have like the same facial features. I can't believe Roy's still at it at his age.
Mate,
good on him.
You saw what he did to us on like his first away game back.
Yeah, he sure did. That absolutely destroyed our season. It was already in the tubes, but
Perot, play it.
Play it, Billy.
Rutter. A bit behind him.
It's all right.
Here he is, the best midfielder since Iniesta. Plays it inside.
Somebody today tweeted that Paul Pogba was better than Xavi. I just couldn't believe it. I
saw that, yeah.
Being a Manchester United fan should come with a pamphlet for the NHS.
Ampadu, Kamara, Leeds steadily just building possession here.
Archie Gray tucked inside.
Yeah, a little bit of a strategy there, maybe. Lovely that. Nice little. He's so good, isn't he, Archie Gray? He's 17 years of age, mate. What a joke.
Yeah, it's easy to forget he's 17.
Interesting how apparently Ampadu with an ambitious ball. Nope.
Yeah.
Interesting how apparently Dortmund are looking at him as well. Like Archie's such a Dortmund player, isn't he?
Well, I mean, Dortmund before this numpty of a manager. This guy doesn't play the kids anymore. He's got loads of good young talent, and he just persists with these old war horses that are broke down, and they keep dropping points they should get. So,
yeah.
But he'll be gone, I'm sure, by the end of the season. And I would rather see
Rotherham playing it up here, Gabe, on that Archie's side, going for an overlap. Leads a little bit deep here for my liking. 3 on that left-hand side. Not really.
I don't think there's any chance we see Archie Gray go anywhere.
Okay, what good line from Leeds there. I mean, these are absolutely tribes. This should be. Come on, Leeds. Let's really. I mean, Cooper's love it. In a strange sort of way, it's a perfect game for Cooper because obviously with them playing Brexit football, Cooper had his own grandma.
You keep saying it, not me. Just gonna, the concern here with Cooper is, I mean, obviously we're going to lose a lot of passing ability with Pascal out of the lineup, but I just want him to play a simplified game. Where he gets in trouble is, I mean, sometimes he'll stretch himself a little too thin. We talked about the slowdown effect, but then there are times where I think he tries to do a little too much with the ball and gets himself in trouble. I'd rather him just play simple, almost like just take no prisoner center half.
Yeah, there's always
in doubt, clear it out. You know.
Yeah, there always seems to be sometimes with him an extra touch. Then I always feel with Cooper, there's a lunge.
Yeah.
Kamara in the middle. Ampadu. Leeds just recycling possession. Cooper.
I mean, yeah, his lack of precision does just slow down the play, doesn't it?
That's twice now.
Yeah, I mean, fair enough. We're not under pressure, but if they do decide to come out after halftime and press us, it might be a bit of a problem. So I want to see another goal or two tacked on here because
Firpo sometimes needs to believe in himself a little bit more. When that ball's played to him, he doesn't always have to close his body down and pass it back to Cooper. He needs to open his body up and actually do what he did at Betis and Barcelona in phases and actually try go down that left flank. I think you see with Firpo for long periods with himself at Leeds United that he doesn't have that confidence, and I think that lets
he hasn't
him
played
down
a lot of football, has he?
No, he hasn't. Cooper's on the ball now. If he funnels it down left, I'd love to see.
I don't like this. Why is he carrying the ball so far? See what's happened here. If this team had any quality, that's a counterattack, and you've got your center half way over the halfway line. You don't need to carry it over. There are other players better with the ball at their feet. That Liam Cooper is carrying it up. I just don't understand it.
And as well, when he's going with that sort of fizzed outside of the football, which is never going to get anywhere.
Yeah. I think I see what he's doing. He's trying to establish himself as a threat to keep the defense honest, but you just don't have to do it,
Yeah.
Throw it as well. Here from Pero. Yeah. It is Peru, isn't it? They said on the podcast.
Yeah, but it doesn't sound good, does it?
We're just going to be stubborn. We're going to say we prefer. No, your name's Pero.
Yeah. Yeah.
It doesn't sound good, does it?
Perot sounds so much better than Peru, doesn't it?
Yeah. My favorite is when people use the double N for your name.
Oh, Connor. Yeah. Well, it's very English, that. Yeah. My name, obviously, family's Irish, so that makes a lot of sense why it's one N.
Oh, people have been spelling my name with a Y. I can't imagine what they're trying to say.
Lovely little play there around the corner from, I think that was Ampadu, getting a little bit further up the pitch. Somerville now, who's definitely Leeds' most dangerous man at the minute and goal scorer.
He's on it. My God.
Archie on that right-hand side, Leeds approaching the box now. Out to Dan James, had a good start, but Dan James does Dan James and kicks it against the fullback, throwing Leeds.
So harsh. Just trying to put Cross, and crosses get blocked sometimes.
Yeah, but come on. It's got to be better than that.
It just doesn't.
Do you know what someone said to me?
Connor, if everyone hit your standard, all these guys would be playing for Man City.
Yeah. Yeah, it's someone said to me the other day that I've got the psychology of Roy Keane. Everything should be
exactly.
Everything should be better.
What does this Ampadu?
Yeah. Did well. No, I think it was Rodon actually. Dan James up against his man again. Bramall does relatively well. The only thing with Dan, I said the only thing. The thing with him so many times is, if you notice when he's running as a winger, a lot of what he does is head down, Gabe. His head is down and he runs. He doesn't get his head up enough. And
we had a bunch of wingers like that last season.
Yeah, well, look.
Aronson did it. Jack Harrison's famous for doing it. You're right.
Yeah.
And he's better. Dan James is, I don't want to say unstoppable, but this level's so hard to deal with. If you can get him the ball around the halfway line and you're pulling the fullback up, because he's just going to victimize him with his pace. When he's running with not a lot of space to work with, especially if he has another man shadowing him, it's harder on him. So in those instances, I would like to see him be a little bit faster, either just to pull back to one of the midfielders or to the center half if it's not on, but just carrying it into a group of people sort of semi-slow.
Have you got this guy? Big Tony Stewart and Balenciaga on the Keith Richards.
Right, I've seen too many winters.
Yeah, long throw here into Leeds.
Oh, the McKennie throw. I'm baiting the comment section there with that.
Rutter, come on, just clear the ball there. Doesn't need to have a touch. Another stupid Rotherham Brexit ball. Sean Morrison. He's Jesus Christ. Him and Lee Peltier. They're in a time capsule.
Morrison looks like you would see him down at the local pub as
flick
well.
On. Careful here, Leeds.
All right, Melier. Cover your near post a little bit. Whew. See how far off his near post he was? Do you remember that ball last season that came in? It came in near post, near the touchline. Yeah. It was one of the most upset I've ever been after conceding a goal. Couldn't believe it.
Ball incoming again. Oh, well played. Leeds get rid. Come on, Leeds. Here we go.
There we are.
Ethan Ampadu.
Play wide. Play
Play it.
Wide.
Play it, Ethan. For God's sake, man. Just play the ball. You got someone, you're not going to carry the ball any further with your, speed. Like, you got Somerville begging for the ball, man. I mean, he's done well. He's driven Leeds up the pitch, but why do we keep going back? Why do we keep reverting? Push forward. Attack is the best form of defense with this Leeds side.
Phil, I think you're being a little bit harsh. Firpo hasn't really been bad. Like, get Firpo off. Like,
I wouldn't say I don't think he's been bad, Gabe, but he's not looked impressive whatsoever.
Well, no, but that not looking impressive and it is not the same as get him off because he at 21st minute. Like,
he is putting us under a bit of pressure though. I think when he's on the ball, he's just doing the same thing every single time. He needs to open his body up a little bit. I think we had a bit of a stronger start here, and I'm not panicking too much. Obviously, they're not posing that much. They're not posing that much of a threat as well. But I don't want to keep seeing these balls come into our box because law of averages, one of them's going to land. Like maybe this one. We need to start dictating play a little bit here. We're a much better team. Come on, Leeds. Kamara does really well. Archie, just keep the ball, kill the game a little bit.
I was going to say somebody from the midfield move. Thank you. So let me ask you a question, Connor.
Come on. Have you seen that? Rotherham percentage of games won at home, the highest in the championship. Is that right?
I mean, I didn't see that statistic, but it just means they lose every away match.
Yeah. Essentially 91%.
That can't be though.
That's great. That
can't be right.
Because that would be above Leeds, wouldn't it?
Well, and unless they've split, unless they've had so few home matches, I mean, they're in the bottom 3 in the championship.
Maybe I read that wrong. Maybe chat can tell me if I read that wrong.
I was going to say just average of home and away matches, unless their scheduling has been brutal on them. They played mostly away matches. They wouldn't be in the relegation zone.
Yeah. Ampadu, Rotherham, Cooper.
Here's a question for you, Connor. Given the performances over the last 5-6 weeks versus maybe the first 4 or 5, who do you think is doing a better job in that midfield right now? Is it Kamara or is it Ampadu? And this doesn't mean is one bad and one good. It's just who do you think is doing a better job if you compare the both of them? God, our pace of play is so slow.
I think the last couple of weeks it's been Kamara. I think Kamara's been absolutely excellent. He's been so good.
Just a bit better on the ball, isn't he? Ampadu's defensive work is still really, really good, and it's not bad on the ball. But I do think that maybe some of us got a little bit carried away with some early performances.
Is that a hint?
Yeah. I mean, he's been really good, but I think that maybe a couple of performances caused us to inflate some of his passing abilities versus what the data showed us over a longer period of time.
Is this you inciting an Adams versus Ampadu argument again?
I never said anything about that guy.
Junior Firpo anyway on the left-hand side. Throw-in. Leeds lose it again. We've got to keep the ball a bit more. I know we've got to throw in, but come on. Yeah. You know what I mean, Gabe? It's very...
Yeah, these are the things you get away with in the championship, though. Because
they are. We're at our best, and it sounds obvious, but we're at our best when we're
all right. I like that little pinch inside.
Yeah, did well. Archie needs a little bit more from Dan James, it looks like. They're pressing quite high, actually, here, Rotherham, to be fair.
Yeah, they have. I think they've decided we can't just sit in and wait for Leeds to come to us. Oh, it's Liam Cooper doing.
Was that a right-footed tap there?
Yeah. And that's the kind of stuff that the sort of in-between passes when you're under duress that just indicates a lack of decisiveness and or a lack of communication sometimes, and it just scares me a bit.
Like Dan, there's just no communication there with what you're trying to do, fella. We need to get Rutter in the game a little bit more here.
Yeah. It's all gone a bit sloppy, which fair enough. I mean, this is what Rotherham want, right? They want to turn it into a dogfight.
But what we don't want to do is start playing their game. We need to we need to impose our game on them, really. And I think we've gone into this suddenly defending their hoofball for the last 10 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
It's got to keep the ball, Gabe. Got to be a bit more cautious in possession.
Yeah,
we're being a bit sloppy again there, losing it again. We're giving them opportunity, we're not giving them mass opportunity, but we're giving them opportunity to do something. Perot on the ball here, transition. Dan James.
Oh, what a ball in.
Dan James, you've got to do something here.
Come on.
Dan doing a Dan.
This is one of those things I want people to remember, though. Look at how Pirro sprung him there. Perfectly
Yeah, he did
weighted
well.
ball.
Yeah.
Excellent ball out of the midfield.
It's a good ball. It's a really good ball.
He's got to do better with this. Either
I'm not
pull it
saying
back and wait, or
yeah, I'm not saying there he should score, because I don't think Dan James scores from that position. He's too wide. But I think to not test the keeper there, I mean,
right.
but that's
either pull it back and wait, which I'm fine with,
yeah.
or hit a ball low and hard.
Well,
Just trying to sky the ball from that position.
Harry said, "Where's the match timer?" Gabe, you're a bad co-host.
Oh yeah, I've been watching the match.
There we go, Harry.
Honest, well, it's close to accurate. What, 3 seconds behind? That's not too bad. All right, come on, Ethan.
Oh, well played, Kamara. Rutter. Ah, it's bad from Rutter.
This is what we mean about like Jorginho's inconsistency.
Yeah,
because he's such a talented player and he's really good. But when people say he's the best the championship's ever seen, it's like it's just silly to say.
Yeah, it's Kamara's been the best player on the pitch at the minute. I think he's been really, really good defensively and getting forward. Rotherham getting into the game a little bit here.
They are. Your favorite player here, Morris.
Those shorts are a bit tight.
Yeah, I was going to say his uniform doesn't fit. Are they not got? Are they really in that dire straits down in Rotherham that they can't afford uniforms that fit the side? My goodness.
Leeds defender.
His sleeves are flaring out like French cuffs as well.
French cuffs.
What is this?
Get a little bit of a break there. The thing is, I'm not saying they're going to get many of these opportunities, but we're giving them the license by not dictating play, by keeping hold of the ball to do stuff like this. They are literally just they are packing the box full of their big men. They are launching the ball into the box.
Well, to be fair to Leeds, Connor, like we dominate the first 15 minutes of the match. They've clearly been given instructions to change the way they play. They're pressing higher up the pitch. Now we've given Farke about 5 or 6 minutes to get his instructions out to adapt. And to be honest, I think the answers are pretty clear. The ball needs to move quicker. It's getting stuck at feet. It's moving a bit slow.
Yeah, I agree. I agree.
I think you need the midfielders to step back quicker, get turn and release, and get the ball out wide. Because this is a team that's going to overextend itself, and if we play fast and incisively, I mean, my real concern is
it'll be better than that though. Again, Somerville giving the ball away.
It's just sloppy.
You got it.
Oh, excellent from Archie Gray. Now get the ball off your feet. Get the ball off your feet. Oh,
good ball.
Great play.
You can get there. Come on, Dan. Oh, for fuck's sake.
Well, I don't have to worry about demonetization now. I can pour a drink, right?
Yeah, pour a drink.
All right, good. Well, you've just sworn on camera, so.
Well, hopefully they'll ignore that on monetization.
Today's drink is brought to you by Talisker. Single malt whiskey, 18 years aged.
I think you could do voiceovers for like drinks. 100%.
I can't do accents.
Purpo, open your body better. Cooper, go forward, man.
To add to it,
a nice switch. No, okay.
To add to it, I've got my own G encrusted glasses.
Oh, Jesus Christ! Over here, you would be what then is known as a Tory.
No,
I would not. From Kamara. Ref, give it.
A Tory. Maybe elitist labor.
Yeah.
No, I'm just kidding. Well,
yeah,
not kidding about labor, but just kidding about the word elitist.
Let's not bring that into it.
Yeah, listen, you keep bringing it up. How many times have you said they're playing Brexit ball?
Yeah, I said Brexit ball, not what did you vote Brexit ball. Good ball. You're completely right.
Come on, Archie.
In terms of when we're moving the ball quicker, they can't deal with it.
Yeah,
and that's exactly what that first goal was. It was moving the ball quickly.
This is what happens with young players, though. They like the ball at their feet, and they know they can take players on. And sometimes a team like this, who doesn't have a lot of quality about them, but what they want you to do is try to run past them instead of playing the ball fast. And
yeah,
it's as young players sometimes it's so difficult. It's like, no, I can do this guy. I can get past him, and it's this is just what's going to happen when you have a team full of young guys, and we do. So there's going to be growing pains. We're not always going to dominate opponents the way we probably should on paper or ability wise.
is that Patrick Vieira behind alongside Ampadu? I think it is, Callum. That's how good he is.
Oh, jeez.
Nah, he's a top player, isn't he? Kamara. He's really
He's definitely excellent at this level. Let's put it that way. I liked him for Rangers as well. I watched a bit of Rangers.
God, fucking Firpo.
You know what I would like to see Firpo add to his game? The ability to draw contact and fouls. Because he has good foot skills with the ball at his feet, but he doesn't seem to bait defenders enough into absorbing some contact and going down.
Yeah, to say offensively has been where he's had a lot of joy in his career. He just seems really basic going forward. Like I don't really see what he's got to his game when it's him going forward. Like he doesn't like. He still seems like he's in that Premier League mode where he's got that handbrake on when it's going forward.
Right.
It's like it's always constantly back to Cooper here. He's not opened his body up once, and it's causing us problems. Kamara's done really well, but he's under pressure. That's where you got Firpo. Firpo needs to be helping out there. Cooper needs to be helping out. Here is where we can hurt them.
Come on, quickly now.
Come on. It's Joe Perreault here, advancing to that cam roll. He's got to pick.
They're shadowing Somerville? Yeah,
it's a good ball.
Yep.
Somerville.
Oh, here he is.
Good save.
Yep.
Got to get up. Perreault did well there. Perreault now taking on his man. Again.
Well, there's no one there.
Oh, unlucky, Rutter.
There was no one there to be on the end of it, Connor, so he has to sort of pull back.
That's where Leeds are going to be most dangerous in that transition.
I'm going to give Rotherham a little bit of credit here. The center half stay tight, and that they've done the right thing here. I mean, they're basically counting on compensation speed to force Somerville a little bit wider than he wants to be.
I love Somerville. He's so good.
Yeah,
he's such a good. He's such a good.
And he still puts a boot on it. That's a good decisive play by the keeper there.
Yeah, he's next level, isn't he? Somerville.
Yeah.
Lee says should be scoring there. Should have scored. I think he was pushed a little bit out. I think Morrison did quite well there. To be fair.
Yeah, he is going down a bit, and the keeper does well. Gets off his line. If the keeper is back on his line, you tip Somerville to score there. But the keeper played that really well. Defender played that really well. Somerville does what? Oh yeah, ooh. That hurts. Ampadu. I'll tell you what, I would not want to be at the end of a forearm shiver by Ethan Ampadu.
Rotherham free kick, 30. Well, you got the time behind.
Comment says Cooper refuses to pass to Firpo. I don't think it's that he's refusing to pass to him. I think that Cooper's a little bit afraid because Rotherham's defense is heating up a little bit on Firpo. I think he's afraid that if my ball's off by a little bit, I'll be putting myself in a bad situation.
Get higher. Why are they so deep?
I mean, Rotherham had 5-6 people in the box at that point.
Yeah, well played. Good defending. That's Cooper.
I will give this for Rotherham. They're disciplined.
No, they're doing all right.
They don't have a lot of skill on the ball or a lot of actual footballing ability, but in terms of IQ, seems like they're doing. I said actual football ability. That's pretty harsh, but you know what I mean.
The plane's their strengths.
Yeah, they are. They are. It's a disciplined approach. Their fans don't look happy.
No comment.
There was a row between the Accrington Stanley owner and the Wrexham owners this last week, and it was hilarious. Got to hear Accrington's owner, Jack the Lad, talk on the radio about how angry he was.
Did well there, Rutter.
Yeah,
really well.
It's good effort. Jorginho's filled out a little bit.
Yeah, he's a real problem when it comes to oppositions.
Physically, he's just stronger as well. He's not so easy to push around. And
no, he's a big lad, isn't he? I mean, he's what 6'2", and he's a big lad.
Yeah.
What we're doing
not your diminutive 6 foot tall.
Oh, did well there. Right, Cooper, come on, pick the right pass.
Oh. He's got to come all the way back for it. The only reason that stays in our possession for a second It's because Jorginho makes a supernatural effort to get back on it. It's just the passing, our ability to move the ball the way and play the way we want to play.
We miss Strauch so much.
Yeah.
We miss Strauch so much.
And Rodon does a great job. And, defensively, I think he's keeping them really well organized. And I'm not trying to dig out Liam Cooper here. It's not really his fault.
No, he's not on Strauch's level. He's
not passing the ball. He's not. And the ball just gets stuck, doesn't it? And
yeah, it does. It does. You see Liam Cooper, anytime he's on the ball, it's either to Firpo, melee, or he loses it. He's got no invention when it comes to being proactive on the ball. He hasn't. He's got no invention.
I just think he doesn't have the ability to play the passes where the windows are. I think that
ball in here from Rotherham, dangerous. Leeds not
good header away though.
Yeah, great defending.
Good strong header.
Well done.
All right, there we are.
Well done, Somerville. He's got time. Leeds are on the transition again. We've got loads of space here. They've got to make the right decision. Somerville, Kamara on the right, Rutter in the middle. Kamara.
Side netting.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
I would have preferred earlier in that transition to just switch the ball.
Once again, you've got to hit the target. You've got to hit the target. Bloody hell.
Proof that Connor's from the north right here.
It's 4-on-2. It is 4-on-2.
Pero tries to stay outside. Yeah.
You've got to hit the target. Kamara, man. That's woeful finish, that. It's really poor. He's not even tested the keeper. He scuffed it. He's got to. Once again, before half-time, Gabe, you finish them off. All that momentum they've built up psychologically. You hit them on the counter-attack. Somerville's been excellent. He's been absolutely excellent so far. Oh. Yeah.
Just like a
win it again. Come on down.
Team with Rotherham sometimes. The left back just booted the ball up in the air to nobody.
It's 1-0. Don't get too excited.
I know. I'm not. I'm just saying that individual play was.
Watch Cooper. Back to melee. See what I mean? He literally has. He needs to be a bit pro.
Well, but I have to say, Ampadu's giving him a mouth, an earful here. He's just letting him know that if we're giving you windows to pass, you have to do it. All right, release the ball now.
Okay. Yeah, there we go. Okay, there we go. That's better.
Somerville's passing's been a bit loose. Oh, good.
Well done. He did well there. Don't mind that.
Was that not? Was that not?
I don't mind losing it if you win it back like that. He did well there.
I thought he put it off his shin there as well, but I guess not. Man, Farka wears that jacket every week.
It's a great jacket. It's a lovely jacket. I like it a lot.
Just mix it up. That better be some nice goose feather down.
God, Lee Peltier with the tightest Rotherham top there.
Yeah, Rotherham's really. What the?
Oh, Cooper, man. Chill out. Well played. Here we go. Transition. Rutter plays it to Perot. Still a lot of bodies back, but can we do anything here?
Back, yeah.
Perot.
He really wants to shoot at the top of the box.
Rutter.
Good block.
Jesus Christ. Yeah, good block.
Dan James did what he was supposed to do. That was going on target.
Yeah, well. Yeah. Rutter again. Somerville.
Quicker now.
Oh, well played, Dan James. Kamara. Can't shoot, apparently. Gray. Kamara. Does well. Firpo. Somerville using his body well. Looks like Kamara again on this left-hand side. A bit of space. Somerville leads with some nice play here. Good ball inside. Unlucky. Who's that, Rutter? Who's that?
Perot.
Perot. That was soft.
At first it was unlucky. Now it's soft because it's Perot.
No, do you know why I say that? It's Perot territory, that. He's a marksman.
Yeah, it is. You are right. By his standards, he should do a little bit better.
From his, literally 98% of his finishing in his career have been from that area. So, I think he should have done a little bit better there.
I like your rotating sympathy.
Agenda.
Yeah. Oh, you got an agenda now.
Oh. Leeds coming into it a little bit more now. Look at Rutter, Archie. Does well.
Yeah, it's a nice first touch as well. That ball was slung out there.
No, I mean that's.
Dan James has to stop trying to trigger people. Or was that Ampadu that time?
I think that was actually really poor from Ampadu.
Yeah,
I mean, he's giving Rutter a lot to do.
They're trying to force these 1-2s out wide and just keep
you're
possession.
Right. Yeah.
One might say that wasn't press resistant.
Joe says, seeing a Lee Peltier equaliser.
Stop it, Joe.
Ampadu, play it back. Oh, bit of trouble here. Well done, Archie.
Fine. Could you grow your hair out like Archie Gray?
Nah. Well, maybe, actually. My hair grows up. So, yeah, maybe.
So it doesn't curl out, is what you're saying?
Does it? I've got wavy hair when it's long, but it's not curly like that.
Return of the One Hair Fan Channel. The One Leeds Fan Channel.
Go for One Grealish Fan Channel.
Oh, God.
Go back to what we knew.
Man City David Beckham. Which is not a bad thing to say about somebody, to be honest.
It's not.
I think Beckham gets unfairly slated by England fans. I think he's a really good player.
He was good. Leeds played really well out of that transition there. And Archie Gray now.
All right. Pero stay onside. Lurk that far post.
Dan James on that right-hand side. Half decent ball in. Pero blazes another one over.
In the words of Thierry Henry, though, you have to be unafraid to try weird things.
I think Perot could do anything. Perot could shag your wife and you'd love him.
Oh, get out of here. I'd never get married.
I'd never let him through the door.
And do you know what I would say to him? Listen, I'm so sorry Connor refuses to pronounce your name correctly.
Yeah. Joe Gallagher's had enough of Perot.
Yeah, I see. It's actually wank. I'd prefer to have Perot playing the way he's playing than Pat Pamford on the pitch, though. I don't care what anyone says.
Did well Perot chasing it.
Look at that pace.
Got
the pace from Perot. Closing him down. All right, Archie. Oh, that one hurt. Toe to toe. That hurts a bit.
Lee Peltier doing what Leeds Peltier does.
Liam, why would you? Oh, my God.
Did well on Purdue.
Some of this stuff is fundamental center half stuff, though. Like if you're in the middle and you're the last man back, don't just hang a ball back up to the middle. Just play it wide. Just head the ball wide.
Yeah, he does like putting it in the middle. I think he thinks that Leeds are going to be outnumbering that middle park. He always seems to nod it into that middle. You're right. He does do that a lot, Cooper.
Is that some of it?
You see a lot of him, though. What he does is afterwards, he just did it then to Melody. He goes like that. He puts his hand up and apologizes. So he knows what he's done. He's always done that, Cooper. He seems to go
under Bielsa, we were winning second balls like crazy, though. So I wonder just how much of that is him just forgetting that we don't play Bielsa ball anymore, that we're not going to win the second ball no matter where we're at on the pitch. That those first couple of seasons, we were pretty rapid when it came to that. But it's been a while since we played Bielsa ball now. He should maybe stop doing that. And honestly, like if Marcelo Bielsa tells you to break a fundamental rule of defending, you break the fundamental rule of defending, but maybe shake it out of your system after a while and stop doing it. It just head the ball away. Just one of those things that really bothers me.
Kamara. Somerville's probably the best player on the pitch, hasn't he? I think.
Kamara. I know the chance blazed over wasn't great, but
you got to give it Somerville for the goal, surely.
Well, yeah, I guess that's right. But the thing is, it's why it's so weird evaluating players, because Somerville, great goal. Some of the touches have been loose, and it's not because objectively it's been bad, but compared to his standard, I'm sort of like, he can do better because he's better, you know? Yeah. That's why it's always so subjective. That's why we need data, ladies and gentlemen.
Data. Lee's just dominating the ball here as we go into.
Really want to see a chance on goal here.
Yeah.
Quickly. Yep. All right, Liam Cooper, get the ball off your feet. Thank you.
Oh, Firpo, man. Absolutely horrendous touch.
Not good enough, is it?
It's an awful. I do agree. I think
great work by Kamara, though.
Yeah, that's lovely. That really is nice.
That was a wrong decision that's a young player decision. Try to turn and face instead of playing the ball. Oh, God, he's just been outpaced by a really slow player. Oof. I'm a little bit nervous with Liam Cooper back there, honestly.
Yeah, I am.
I think that he's just...
Oh.
At your near post.
Yeah, Rotherham have scored. I I've absolutely nothing, and it's just what happens when you don't take your chances. That's what happens when you don't take your chances.
I don't want to be too harsh. I want to see this on the replay, but this seems to be something that Meslier should, on his near post, make a better play for.
Yeah, it looks soft again from him. Absolutely terrible.
No, I'm trying not to have an agenda based on the last conversation, but like,
there's so many. I mean, Cooper,
how is he getting outpaced by this guy?
Liam Cooper is just so slow on the turn there, and it's too easy for them to get it into
deflection here.
Firpo, man, where is he again? I mean, the defender
Rodon comes a little bit too far back. Okay, yeah, he has to do better, Connor. Yeah. He has to do better. It's his near post. Why is he planted? Oh my god.
Yeah, it's shocking. It's shocking again from Meslier. It is. It's near post. I agree. Near post, and he's on that side. He's on that side.
He's given too much space on his. Oh my lord!
It is.
It's not even hitting with that much pace. Oh, for God's sake! Now I want to be fair to him. There's a mix-up between Rodon and Archie about what to do with. You can see there's a little bit of miscommunication there, and so maybe they should have snuffed out the chance to begin with. But it's just not good enough for if you want. Is that their first shot on target?
Yep.
It's just
hurry up, Cooper.
It would have been a good save for him to save it, but you have. I don't want to hear anymore about how Meslier is a good keeper. He doesn't make good saves.
No,
he doesn't ever step up when he's. I wonder what the XG on that was.
That was crap. That was an absolutely crap end to the half. Yeah, weak. It was weak. A really bad end to the second half, first half there. Really poor.
It just deflates us. We dominate. Oh, it almost feels like Jesse Marsh days. We dominate, and then we just concede a goal before half. Oh, it's just so bad.
That was terrible.
Wind out of our sails before halftime.
Terrible. Yeah. I think Firpo's been bang average, below average, to be honest with you. I mean, he didn't cover himself in glory with that goal either. He wasn't even on that left side whilst they were on that attack. It was Cooper just by himself. And I mean, Cooper just getting done for pace by, Ollie Rathbone. I mean, it's like he's running in treacle, ball played over. I mean, we just saw like where's the midfield on that on the outside of the box, and then Rodon gets mixed up with Archie Gray, and Melee's just got to do better. He's got to do better. Near post again, near post.
His positioning is just like, even when the play gets stretched out a little bit wide, he's not covering his near post.
No,
so it's just.
Matty says it should be 3 or 4 up, same old Liz. It should.
Yeah.
And this is the thing. But this is the thing, like Gabe, it was almost jovial, when we're missing these chances. And that's why I got so upset at Kamara, because when it's 1-0, it comes back to bite you on the arse, especially Leeds are giving them chances. We're almost playing their style of their way at some points. They're hoofing the ball, we're nodding it out, we're giving it back to them. And then we're hitting them on these transitional moments. But these transitional moments, we've got to make more of. Got to make more of, because, as I say, Rotherham have got a decent record at home. Poor, really poor.
Rahul, it does matter if a ball's hit near post or far post, because when it's hit at your near post, it means it's closer to you.
Let me just. Rahul, come in here don't come in with that energy, mate. Come in here and be respectful, fella, or you're off. And it's not just because you've said something that you disagree with Gabe about. Just come in and just have a respectful opinion. Moronic.
It's fine to disagree, but it's a bit intense.
Conceding goals right before halftime needs to stop.
100% Nick. 100% Nick. Here's the thing, though, Connor. Like, fundamentally, let's talk about. So it's going to be. If we've not seen Firpo, he doesn't look great. Fine, I get it. I don't want to pile on him because, I mean, it has to be better. And I'm going to leave that there. But I don't think our midfield is dominating this team like they should. I think that the movement has been slow. A lot of that is the center half passing play. And I don't want to just beat up on Liam Cooper. Some of it is guys, he just doesn't have the physical tools anymore. He's not a reactive center half or a positionally great center half. He's always been a center half that's proactive, that tries to get out ahead of a play, come up really high and make a strong tackle and then spring us on a counter. That's who he's been. When you lose a step and you're not able to make those or not able to recover when you miss, in some ways it's not his fault, but at the same time, it's just slow.
But
Will just said it. Yeah.
but also as a team, like as Will's just said, we're slow. We're not playing this quick, incisive football where we're at our best. And I just think at points in this game, you're enabling Rotherham to get into the game, and they're going to be up for this. It's Yorkshire derby; it means more to them than us, but they're well up for it. And all those things that you can't really measure, do work in their favour. And I just think Leeds, I know we scored after sort of 7 or 8 minutes, but I mean, they didn't touch the ball for the first 6 or 7, 8 minutes. So I just think Leeds let them into the game, and we have a tendency to do this if we ever, take the lead in a game. And I just think, we need to we're not clinical, Gabe. We're not a clinior team. We're not.
That's what I was going to say. So we can point out, and I have at Liam Cooper, and we can point out Junior Firpo, but we have to be honest and say that the collective effort hasn't been good enough. Like, we should have put them away 2 or 3 different times. As great and brilliant as Somerville was at the start, I mean, some really loose passing there. You expect Glenn Kamara to at least put the shot on target. Dan James has to put the shot on target. Joel Perro has to put the shot on target. It's just not been good enough collectively. So I know we tend to sort of scapegoat individual players. And yeah, absolutely, Melier has to do better on that. Does he make the save if he's covering his near posts positionally a little bit better? I don't know. It's low. It's not hit with that much pace, but that's still hard to get down for. But you like his chances more. And the fact is that a good keeper would find a way to make it more difficult. It's not just going to be in every time it goes on target. So I'm not necessarily thinking that any one individual player is responsible for being 1-1 right now, that the levels just dropped. But it is just really hard to just see the same stuff over and over and over. It's like a script. Nige says, had we been ruthless after going up 1? 100%, Nige. 100%. Yeah, Mark, I agree. I don't think he's been that bad. I think it's just, top of mind stuff comes up. Maxine, we cannot lose this game. It's ridiculous if we do. Yeah, I agree. Yeah. Oh, my goodness. It's just deflating, isn't it? It's just deflating. They're just not a good side. And to be 1-1 at the half, even if it's away, they're just not a good side. So you'd like to think a team that has our players on paper and who is hoping for an automatic promotion spot would be able to just get it in there. But yeah, yikes. I'm not going to listen. I'm getting tagged in some tweets here. I'm not going to pile on Wainman. I love the fact that Joe is a passionate Leeds United fan, defends the players he rates. So I'm not going to pile on him. But for me, no. Callum, it is 356 there. Here.
Yeah, there's potential, Ronan. There is potential. We had 11 that went away. They had 2 that went away. But, it's just the showing the goal now. It's pathetic. Like, it's a missed tackle from Ampadu. It's a missed tackle from Rodon. A missed tackle from Archie. And then
it's mental focus. It's not physical fatigue. It's mental focus.
There's a multitude of different errors there. Players, mistiming tackles, and Rotherham just winning the 50-50s. And we've got to let's be honest. We've got to win this game. We've got to win.
Have to. Game. If we want to be in a commenter just said it as well. If we want to contend for an automatic promotion, these are matches we absolutely have to win. Here's the thing, Connor. Who is the player on the pitch right now that turns around to the guys and says, "Hey, this isn't good enough. Get your levels up." Like who is that player for us? I think we have personalities that can do it, but when you have new guys in it, it's difficult. And then I do think, and it's going to sound like I'm piling on Cooper. This isn't necessarily his fault, but when you have an old guard guy like Cooper on the pitch and you have Farka saying things like the older player is always right, they're going to defer to him, right? So it's just the levels have to go up. I don't care about physical fatigue, international break. They just don't play. Why don't we just not play the games? It's an excuse.
I think you do get this with like a lack of composed back two as well. I think a lot, Struijk is just so important in building up from the back. And I think physically he's got so much better as well. He gives so much more physically than Liam Cooper nowadays. You look at how dominant he is when it comes to Cooper, when it comes to attributes as a centre-back. He's a bigger guy. He's probably more athletic. He's more physically imposing. But on the ball as well, we lose so much with Pascal Struijk. And I think if people don't realise tonight what you lose from Pascal Struijk, I don't know when it's going to hit you, because you do massively lose that proactiveness in building up from the back. Cooper is a yard off it. And you even saw for their goal there, Gabe, a simple ball in behind him towards Ollie Rathbone. I mean, just the turn of pace of Liam Cooper. If you just project onto that moment, the turn of pace of Liam Cooper speaks volumes, and I know, listen, he's a rotation. He's a rotation guy, but he's got to be performing better, Liam Cooper, against a Rotherham, because these are the games that he's going to be needed in. If some of our centre backs aren't fit.
100%. I just want to remind us all that this is a team game, and if Dan James does better, if Perrault does better, if Kamara does better, and puts one or two more goals past them, we're not really having this conversation. I mean, we're having the conversation if it's a goal conceded, but it's not putting us in a position to maybe draw a match that we should absolutely win. I would count on some adjustments from Farke here. I think I'm starting to feel less angry about Liam Cooper, more like he's going to be looking at his performances and be honest and saying, it might be time to hang it up soon.
But I agree. I agree. But I also agree with Sam. I think Sam's bang on. I think for Leeds' standards, Sam. And
good 15 minutes, but bad half.
For everyone in the comment section below, Leeds' standards, we're in fourth gear here, fifth gear. It's not a top Leeds performance. This, we're not in first gear whatsoever, and they need to up it. We need to see more intensity. We need to see more vigor in that second half, because Rotherham are probably playing at a top 5-10% here when it comes to them, and Leeds are not. We're not matching them at the minute. We've had a couple of transitional moments where we should have scored, but we've not really built up with possession. And that one time we built up with possession, we got in, but a lot of them have been transitional moments when Rotherham have been caught out because they've been further forward through the throw-ins. So actual built up and open play moments, Leeds haven't had a lot.
100%. I mean, we should have been more clinical with the chances we had, for sure. I think that what's disappointing is, and you kind of see it, sometimes there's an over-tinkering that happens. Now, I know some of this has been necessity, so I'm not saying Farke is just tinkering, but when you bring in a Junior Firpo and a Liam Cooper who's not played a lot of football, I mean, if your confidence in the guy next to you is down a little bit, or if you're not sure what he's going to do and you're thinking, maybe I have to compensate for mistakes here, neither of you play up to your ability. And it's been pretty apparent that down our left side, Rotherham could get some joy. And they have. That doesn't excuse the sloppy passing in the attacking third. Just sloppy. As Somerville, awesome first 15 minutes. Jorginho, awesome first 15, 20 minutes. It's got to be sharper, though. You can't keep giving away possession because we're trying to play cheeky 1-2s. And that happened so many times.
But everyone's saying the same thing. We've done it's been a poor half, but also a lot of people are saying the same thing when it comes to Cooper and Firpo. The left-sided centre back and that left back partnership. It's not good enough. It's not big, and it wasn't. Firpo, when he came on and made his little cameo in the Plymouth game, he wasn't great. That goal came down his side again, and it's he's got to start upping his performances a little bit, because there is a guy called Sam Byram on the bench.
Mm-hmm. Oh, this is a great comment by Leeds fan. We look like we want to walk the ball into goal. That's it. Yeah. So it's a little bit. And to be honest, I think sometimes this, and I keep repeating this, but you get this with young players. Being good isn't about the talent you possess. So you can be lights out one week. If you're not consistent every single week, you just can't get caught up on how good you think you are. You have to act as if last week didn't happen and play again. And I think that sometimes with young players,
he's just got to save that. He's got to save it.
Or at least, here's the thing too, Connor. Maybe he gets a hand on it and it goes in still. Who knows? I don't know. But he doesn't even get, his reaction is so slow because he's out of position. He's not covering his near post when a player is being pushed
No,
out.
no, he was. He was. That's the worst thing. He is covering his near post.
I just think there's too much space on the positioning.
Gabe,
he gets dragged over too slow.
He's got 1.5 yards, 2 yards of space. He's on that side, and he still can't get down to it. It makes it even worse.
Yeah. It does look like he gets deer in headlights, and then the reflexes kick in too late. Like
Robbie said, yeah, Robbie, you've got to put the ball in the back of the net, mate. It's an old adage that we all know, but you can have as much of the ball if you want. If you're not putting it in the back of the net, there's one statistic that matters.
Yeah. All right, I'm going to turn some lights on in here, get some water so I'm not just drinking single malt, and hope we have a better second half. My God, I'll be right back.
All right, mate.
Got to find the whiskey as well. Yeah, that's right. No Y in my name. Thank you very much, Tanner.
But yeah, it's we need to up the ante. I'm not saying it's over, everybody, but from that first half performance, it just wasn't good enough. I think we were just complacent, really, really complacent. They're showing a couple of moments we had here. Leeds chances, they've got plural. That ball from Perot out to Somerville. You're right, everyone. He has got a score. I thought Johansson did well there. He made himself big. And I think, when you're running as quickly as Somerville's running, asking him to chip the ball there is a very tough ask. I think this is the one for me. It's just showing Somerville breaking away again. For me, he's been our best player. He's breaking away. Kamara's got to score. He's got to score. Somerville did well again, attracting the defender. Kamara stays on side, and he's not even at the target. It's shocking finishing. It's just not good enough. Got to start with, and we're like this in every game, aren't we, everyone? We're like this in every game. The finishing, with the amount of chances we get per game, Leeds United, we are not ruthless. We're really not. So we need to start seeing some of these be put away. I'm still thinking Leeds are going to win the game. But we've got to, really up the ante, I think, this second half. Because the first half, for 15 minutes, it was good. But then we were just sat back waiting for Rotherham to play these long balls. And this is Rotherham without Sam Clucas. It's Rotherham without Cafu as well. Two of the best players. So it's got to be better. I want to see more from Liam Cooper and more from Firpo. It's not been a good half for those two. They're just unbalanced at the back. Leeds coming out for the second half now. On a brighter note, Derek, I like Farkas coat. I want one. Mate, if anybody in the chat knows what Farkas coat is, let us all know. I will also go and get a Farkas coat. I know it's like a little triangle and there's 3 dots as a brand. 3 red dots as a brand, but I don't know what the brand is.
You could get any generic-looking black coat and call it a Farkas coat.
Yeah, you could. But I want Farkas. Right.
Connor wears Canada Goose.
No, I don't.
Yeah, Farkas couldn't have been pleased. Has he made any changes? I'm just sitting back down. Probably not. He's probably going to wait till 65th minute. It seems to be what he does.
We're off. Right, everybody, sync your laptops up, sync everything up, and Rotherham coming out with a just absolutely charging after Leeds there. It's got to be better from Leeds this half, Gabe. Got to be better.
Absolutely. You get the sense, it's one thing for fans to make jokes, right? But it's another thing, you get the sense that maybe some of the players have underestimated the opponent here.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, got Daniel Ayala at the back. He was playing for Middlesbrough in 2009. This is an aging back line. It's an experienced back line, but it's...
Yeah, they're savvy, aren't they? They're savvy and they're disciplined, but they're not particularly good.
Rodon, he did fine. Well there, but...
Yeah. Ball hit a little bit more at pace than expected.
The pressing very high. There we go, Firpo. That's better. He's actually opened his body up. Now provide a bit of an overlap there. Don't just stand there. Come on, Leeds. Suddenly I'm taking a 2-1 all day.
Is that Perot dropping all the way back? Oh, my God.
It's always the case. He always does that.
But that's... I mean, he doesn't need to do that early. I mean, I get if we're having a difficult time digging it out, but... Oh, excellent play there by Somerville.
Somerville's done so well because it was a bad ball.
It was. So one of the things I really rate about Somerville is, I mean, he is slight, but he keeps a really low sense of gravity. He bounces off players.
Gabe, can I just say, right, in that position, this is what I'm talking about with Firpo. Open your body. First time, Somerville's got an extra yard. He's got an extra... he just needs to simply open his body there, Firpo. He takes a touch. Why is he taking a touch? If he literally plays that ball first time, Somerville's away. He takes a touch and he narrows the space because the defender's able to get back on his touch. He kills Somerville there.
He's just
Somerville has to body check him.
He's giving me vibes of a guy that's really afraid to make a mistake, and because he's so afraid to make a mistake, he's making mistakes.
Agreed. It feels like there's,
I have some sympathy for him.
There's a bit of an imbalance with that in this Leeds side tonight. Like, there's a lot of players who almost look like they're okay with making a mistake, but then there's players with the safety on, aka Cooper, aka Firpo.
We're just gonna have to build out of this right side. Well, it's just gonna have to overload.
I mean, that is just again, it's slow. That's our ball, referee. It's got to be our ball.
Yeah, it's our ball. It is a bit slow. Just not snappy, is it?
Actung Dave says 3 of our top performers played international football on. The scheduling of this game is an absolute joke, by the way, but is what it is.
Good thing it's not in America. Friday after Thanksgiving, Black Friday.
How was Thanksgiving? Good.
Yeah, I engorged myself like a tick on blood, my friend. Do you have ticks in the UK?
More like mainland Europe, but oh, dearie me.
Derek, you don't enjoy Kamara? Tell us why.
There we go. That's why.
I'm just giving him fodder the one time. Right,
it's just those moments, Gabe, where it's just the incisiveness is just we're taking an extra touch, and when we're moving it quickly, we're making mistakes.
Yeah,
they're playing us really well here. They're playing us really well. We don't look confident in our movement. We look off it. We look very, very, very fresh off an.
They're just trying to frustrate us, and it's succeeding.
You
really need a leader on the pitch to get in the heads of some of our players, because right now it's not happening.
It doesn't look. This is not to be overly negative, because I don't want to be overly negative. We've still got so much time to go where Leeds can definitely grab maybe 1, maybe even 2. But we just look off it. We look off it tonight for me.
This is where we miss. And I'm looking for Ethan Ampadu to do this, because like sometimes it's a big tackle, sometimes it's just getting a little bit of graft into the match without losing your head. I mean, I think this team could use something like that. Oh my God, just this guy's uniform's bothering me. It's Morrison again, isn't it?
What's bothering me is giving stupid throw-ins away when they keep doing this all the time.
Yeah, just chaos in the box. They know there's not decisiveness in the defense right now.
I mean,
they know. I guarantee that I'm not sure who the Rotherham manager is after a new manager is, but I guarantee that they just said, lads, if we can get the ball in the box, we'll cause these guys trouble. So just defend, frustrate, get out on a counter and get the ball in the box somehow. Like that's literally the match plan.
Oh God, it's slow. Come on, quicken it up. And to be fair to Rotherham, that press isn't stopping.
No.
We can't play through them at the minute. We
can't break the lines. Oh, it's a mistake there by Ampadu.
Handball. Oh my God! And Liam Cooper's just cleared it off the line. Yeah. Leeds being a bunch of.
We've given him some stick, but that could be it. They're from Liam Cooper that gets our heads back in it. It's a heads-up play here.
What is Rodon? Rodon is trying to force it. What is Ampadu? I mean, it's handball. It's handball. That looked like handball to me.
Look at how Melier plays that, though.
Yeah, he does. I mean, he's 6'7". He's not big enough, is he? What's he doing there? Oh, he's done all right.
He's punched the ball away or slapped the ball away. He's done okay. All right,
Kamara, go on, James. Just doesn't even. It's just
this team is well scouted. Do you see the cushion the defender gave him there to start out? Didn't step up on him. Didn't get baited in. It's smart play.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, that's no foul.
Ref, give that. No, didn't want that anyway. Ref didn't want it anyway.
I don't think it's a foul. I think he just goes down.
It's got to be offside. Maybe linesman. No, he's just rapid, apparently.
We're pushed up too high.
Yeah, it's either. I mean, this is exactly how they scored last time.
There it is. Oh, all right. Good.
Quicker, quicker! There's 9 players behind the ball. Come on,
Connor, are you that guy in 7-a-side who, when the keeper gets it, you dart off and want a long throw?
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, you are. There's always one.
Yeah.
Oi! All right, take a deep breath here, Connor. It's 52nd minute. I think we'll be okay.
No, I know.
We've weathered their worst storm. And I'm going to give credit where credit's due. Excellent heads-up play there by Liam Cooper. Otherwise, that's a goal. So
yeah, he did well. There we go. Come on, that quick. There's no one in the middle. There's no one in the middle wanting the ball.
Spacing. There's no triangular play. There's
no. You know, when Archie gets into that position, who's offering him? You know, who wants the ball? Where's Rutter? You know, no one's showing for the ball. So we can blame the defenders all we want. It's well and good blaming the defenders, but when they get into these positions, they need to be offering. We need to have players offering.
We don't need to do this. We don't need to carry the ball back. Like, just play the ball. If it's not there, play a pass. I feel like they need to watch goal where the manager says the ball moves faster than a player.
I think the annoying thing is about it, we're not creating any. You know, when you take an extra touch and you keep the ball, you're supposed to create angles, and there's no angles. We're not
running into defenders is what they're doing. Oh boy. Okay. All right, that's fine.
Who wants
that's
it?
Actually, a nice pass.
There we go. No, don't go back in, Dan. Don't go back in. Use your brain. Don't go back into the danger zone. Top Gun.
It's a great pass by Rodon, wasted. All right, quickly.
Oh, Perot, man.
Why
Come on, Leeds.
About this? This is fine.
Well played. Well played, Somerville. Ref tells him to get up. Of course he does. Firpo does well.
Quick, play.
I know, Ampadu. And just absolutely
Ampadu's a little bit off it
the
today.
ball into him. Ampadu's giving him no chance. Oh, we're playing in these stupid gaps. We're not going to get anything here. It's too narrow. Somerville, really good there. He's the only one at the minute. Do you know what, Gabe? I'd be tempted to throw Nonto on. I really would, because I
65th,
think
if nothing changes, Nonto comes on.
You're seeing what you're seeing with Somerville is in these little pockets, he's trying to carry the ball and be incisive. That's what he's doing.
Foul.
I mean, that is a yellow card. Daniel Ayala's always been a little scumbag. Look at this. This was brilliant from Somerville. Is it a penalty? Bet it is. It's a penalty.
I think it is.
It's a penalty. It's a penalty. And the referees are absolutely tragic in this division.
Ooh.
I don't know. Maybe not.
I think he gets the ball here, Connor. Yeah, he gets the ball.
The referees are brilliant in this division.
Yeah, they're pretty terrible. I would like to say that VAR would make a difference, but the way VAR is being read now, it's thinking maybe it'd be worse.
Right, Cooper, quickly. He's got no options, to be fair to him.
I think he's done well there. I mean, I know it doesn't come off, but you're right.
Farke needs. I need something from Farke here, Gabe. I need to. Is the game plan play it to Somerville and hope for the best? Because I don't really know what's going on here.
His substitution plan seems to be that he makes his changes around the 63rd to 65th minute. So, which I don't always love from managers, that they just stick to that format. But I mean, look at the way Meslier he just sort of falls down.
Yeah, he does.
Now it sounds like I'm just piling on him, but great work by Liam Cooper there. Excellent work. How's that Pirro? He's not going to get to it. Throw in. Well, we asked who was going to step up, and so far, I have to say Liam Cooper has.
What for that?
Not just for that. It's a couple things. He's made a couple of good passes. Seems to be driving the lads forward. I have to give credit when I see it.
Get Dan James off.
I think he's done okay.
Get Dan James off.
Okay.
As I
You
always
want
say this. I
Dan
always say
James
that
for who else would you take off?
I'd take Dan James off and I'd take Firpo off. He's
Mm.
offering nothing for Byram.
Is Byram available on the bench today?
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, he won't want to use him. I know he won't want to use him,
Right.
but if he's on the bench, Gabe, he should be fit enough.
Oh, come on, open up. Yeah, you're not wrong. He's just
This is easy for Rotherham. This is
static.
easy.
It's just static.
Yeah.
It's slow. It's unathletic. It's
poor. It's easy.
Yeah.
I don't think it's difficult. This isn't difficult to defend.
It looks like a public game. That's
We're not moving the ball. We're not moving the ball quick enough. We're consistently going back. I'm not saying we can't win the game. You just got to shape up. Something's got to change a little bit here because we're doing the same thing.
We need a few moments here. We haven't had much.
We've not had a shot. Not had a shot second half.
It's probably going to be Somerville. You're right. It's probably just going to be give the ball to Somerville, see what he does. Yeah, here.
He's it.
Wasteful.
Jeez, how they picked that up?
Oh, good tackle by Rodon. What a good tackle that is. Didn't win possession, but you know what? That's an excellent tackle. Just prevents the player from switching.
We're drawing this, Gabe.
Would you stop it? 57.
We are. We're drawing it. It's got a Leeds result written all over it. You can just tell nothing's changing. No momentum's changing. Nothing's changing.
We've got substitutes. This team doesn't have a lot for us. All we need is a couple moments here. Come on, stay on side. Expecting it won't protect you if it happens, Connor.
We're better first half. First half, and first half we weren't good enough.
We'll see what kind of changes Farke makes around the 65th. I would have preferred him make a change at halftime, but he doesn't seem to be that kind of manager.
Never ever does that, even when he should.
He's like a timed changes guy. I remember Jesse used to wait till like the 70th minute. I was like, "What?
Can you stop bringing Jesse up? You've done it 3 times so far."
Sorry.
You're trying to make me angry.
Well, you're already angry, so I'm just trying to make it worse.
The ball is in the middle of the goal. Thanks, Jesse.
Is he howdy doody? Does he wear a cowboy hat? The ball's in the center of the goal.
Where is the goal? So that's why we play down the middle. Thanks, Jesse.
with that big smile as well, like
stupid car salesman. Oh, come on. God's sake, man.
It broke a little bit of the red mist. That's what you need.
I'm not like viscerally angry.
You're red misting. You're about to get a red card. If you
were
on the pitch, you would probably stick in a late challenge and draw a yellow card right now.
I'm just getting slightly vexed by how nothing's changing and we're doing the same things.
It's probably going to take until. I don't know what it is. It's not stubbornness. For people in the chat are asking, like, it's not stubbornness. I'm pretty sure Farke is one of those people that has looked at like analytics around subs and when you make them and when they're most impactful. That's probably what directs his decision to wait.
There's an argument you take Rutter off as well. Yeah.
Yeah, I do think though.
You're right.
Moments-wise,
did you see that? Did you see that? The weight of pass from Firpo is just shocking for a player who
Barcelona player at one time.
But his entire game is about getting forward. He's not been good enough. Oh God.
We're gonna play Pascal after he just had surgery? It can't be that. Willie's thinking he's gonna get some time. Look at how happy he is. He's gonna say, I'm gonna get more than 10 minutes of garbage time.
It's gotta do something. Just change it up for God's sake. Do you know what this has got written all over it? Bamford penalty last minute.
Stop it.
It has. I'm going to predict a Bamford penalty at some point.
All right. When you were a kid and you made your Christmas list, did you expect to get none of the stuff that you put on it? Or you were like, you know what?
Can I just ask, by the way, is that our first corner of the game?
Yeah, I think it is.
I don't think we've had a corner, have we?
If Perro wants to stay in the game, he's got to do something significant on this corner.
Well,
he's been anonymous for the past 10, 15 minutes.
Yeah.
All the way into last half.
I think Rutter's completely out the game. It's this lad, Somerville or nothing at the minute.
Yeah, really is. Somerville ball.
Let's be right. We're not going to be winning any headers against this lot.
No. Although Liam Cooper does love a header. We have to be winning that.
I know. We're not even winning second balls, Gabe. We're not even winning second balls, and he's still got the ball.
And we had positional dominance, too. It's not like we were in the favorable... Oh, it's another sloppy pass.
Oh, Dan James, get him off. Doing my tits in. He's doing absolutely nothing. Gives the ball away all the time. Fucking hell, man.
Oh. If you don't laugh, you'll cry. Oh, now we're going to get into the time wasting. This guy could go down for 10 minutes. We get 3 minutes at a time at the end from this officiating crew.
People are right. Rutter doesn't look fit at all.
I don't think it's an issue of fitness. I think it's an issue of there's just not a lot of communication. I'm not really sure. It's one of those things where he's like, do you want me to move here? Do you want me to run? Like, are you going to give me the ball if I make a run? You know, it's when your movement hasn't been rewarded with a pass. I think sometimes you just kind of.
But he's got to be showing. But Gabe, but normally he's showing for it consistently.
I agree. But it seems that everybody has the same thing. They're all just kind of looking around. Oh, what happened here?
He's just hurt himself, hasn't he?
Yeah.
There's literally no tackle on him whatsoever.
He'll stay on, right?
Got to step this up, Leeds. Joe said, yeah, subs please, says Conal. They've got to. James living in Connor's head rent-free. Well, yeah. Don't know. Is that a good... I don't know. Is that a good thing? Is that a positive thing?
All right, that's just eaten up 3.5 minutes. He'll be coming right back on. I got to say, this is a professional performance by Rotherham. I mean, they're in the bottom 3, and they've just decided, look, we're going to frustrate this team. We're going to make it difficult for them. We're going to get in their heads a little bit, and then we're just going to be compact. And if we have a chance to get it in the box and just literally, they would have been instructed, just hit it towards the keeper because it'll probably go in. Guy only saves 65% of his shots on target. So 20th in the division. It's just not good enough, is it? Yeah, look at the way they're eating up this time. Just an extra, 10, 15 seconds on a throw. Yeah, it's just going to meander over. Draw the ball off. Yeah, walk back up to the spot. Yeah, it's just gamesmanship now. Haven't had a ball kick since the 60th minute, practically. The Farka Parka brand is in Milan. Oh, okay.
Oh, Ruts. Perot, man. He's so slow. Oh, dear.
All right, good tackle, Archie. All right, quickly now. Oh, get the ball off your feet. Okay, take him off. I've had it. Take him off.
Jesus Christ.
Nothing's working, is it?
This is so painful to watch. Come on, Farker. Any point, mate. At any point, you can be proactive here. It's the 65th minute. Nothing has changed. You've got very decent subs on the bench. We've not even mentioned Jaden Anthony. Are you going to do anything?
He hasn't gotten much of a sniff, has he?
No.
Not lately.
Anything. I never said Bamford, but I know you'd have a.
Well, I mean, Perot's not playing well, so I mean, we may as well. If we're not going to go Nanto with a false 9, we may as well play Bamford.
He's miles off it, mate. Rutter's miles off it. He needs to come. That was really poor. It's easy, Gabe. It's easy. This is easy for Rotherham. Yeah. It's not difficult. Come on. Let's go. Let's get players on. Come on, hurry up.
Is that Paveda?
I wouldn't say no to that right now, to be honest.
I would.
I wouldn't say that. But Rutter's doing nothing. I'd have him. It's
not a League 2 match.
Wow, I thought Paveda was all right at the start of the season. I think Paveda coming on at this moment in time would be a decent sub for Rutter, to be honest. Rutter's doing nothing.
I'd rather see Nanto, maybe even Bamford and Anthony right now. But
then you're looking at that Rutter position, aren't you? You're looking at that cam position. Cooper's been done again.
Oh, you have to tuck Somerville on the inside.
Yeah. Well, you could do that. Yeah. All right. Rodon just plays it back to their central midfield. Rodon's. None of them have had. Well, I think the shining light's probably been Somerville, but it's not been a good.
Even that has been inconsistent.
But
yeah.
Gabe, if you are promotion, if you're going up, you win games like
Have
this.
to win games. And the thing is, why I have to criticize Farker a little bit. Why are we waiting? He's going to wait till the 70th minute to make any changes.
I know.
This is a match that a draw is not good enough from a match like this if you want instant promotion.
Like, no, you're right. And bearing in mind, I know we keep going on about the gap being made up, but
yeah,
you get into a scenario where this is 1-1. Let's say Ipswich win tomorrow.
These are the matches we need to win.
Yeah. Just need to keep the pressure up. Come on, move quick. Oh, this is.
I was going to quickly over to Archie. No.
This is difficult. Back to keeper we go. No options. Look.
Oh, okay, no. I thought that ball got through for a minute from this angle. I was like, what?
Rodon's looking. It's the front line that needs to change. It's the front line.
The movement's really poor in the second half.
They're not giving the defence any. They're not.
No, there's no outlet.
The defense is struggling. They're struggling. It's coming back every single time because they're not holding onto the ball. They're not being creative. Not doing anything. They're not looking for. They don't want the ball. It's Somerville.
Yeah, they're not creating windows either. You're right to receive the ball, and when they do, it's almost like they're surprised they get it.
James, Rutter, and Perot are completely ineffective right now. Completely ineffective. Hurry up, get them on that. Yeah, Pavada's coming on. Bloody hell.
Boy, well, we're not going to win anything in the air now. It's going to be. It was hard before, but Archie, come on, what are you doing?
It's done well though. That's a free kick.
Yeah, he has, but put himself in a bit of trouble there by playing a bit slower. Got himself out of it, but whew, what a game. MW Perot is an issue, but he's not the issue. We're getting a lot of the same stuff from the same guys. But you're right. He is an issue. He needs to come off.
Yeah.
Very weak.
Come on, does it need a hug? Kamara off. Interesting.
Yeah.
Come on, Willie.
Wait, so who's talking? Is he putting Pavada at left back?
Nah.
He can't be.
He might be going to a back three.
Yeah, he must be.
Yeah, we're going to a back three, I think. I think he's waited too late here. Hopefully I'm wrong. And hopefully
I hope you're wrong too, but I don't think we're going to get the added time that we probably need anyway. If it's 1-1, so yeah. This Bamford got his first touch early.
They're constantly playing that ball into the channel.
Yep.
And it's forcing Rodon to knock it out every time.
Yeah, there's no one to knock it to.
Well, Archie's pushing up as well. So when Archie's pushing up, if they're knocking it into that channel all the time, Rodon has to cover and nod it out. I mean, they're doing well here. I mean, this lad's had a good game. Is it Rathbone? He's had a really good game.
Yeah.
He's unlucky there.
Oh, yeah. That's we'll take a bad decision in our favor occasionally.
He's had a good game, that lad. He's constant.
Why would they show that guy?
You know why?
Is that my twin up working in the production tower? It's like, all right, cue to camera 7. Get this guy on cam. Oh, for God's sake!
How's Dan James still on the pitch?
He must just have. I mean, the other guys must just be shot. He must just think, hey, maybe a moment of pace is what we need here.
Oh no, Jordan Hugo, bloody hell! Oh, man.
Have you noticed that Connor's got redder and redder with every 10-minute interval?
I don't know what's going on. Yeah, I don't know why I'm like so red. I think it's the ice. Honestly, it's the ice on the cam. Look, we'll try up it. But it's probably not going to improve.
Must be it. I was like,
yeah, there you
it's
go.
coincided with your blood pressure. It's just gone
Yeah.
deep red.
I don't know why the ISO was so bloody low.
Brownies tweeted at Wayneman and I, 1 shot on target, 1 goal again. Shout out to Brownie for giving me that hologram comment.
Is Brownie there?
Oh, I'm sure he is. The internet at Rotherham has got to be a lot better than it is at Ellen Road.
Love to see Wayman's reaction to that goal. Guarantee he'll just be defending Melier.
Yeah, he
100%.
might.
Good to see.
It's not necessarily wrong. I mean, it is, as we said, it is a team game, and the defending it's got to be more decisive. But he has to do better. Whether or not it's his fault, solely his fault, is another discussion. But he has to do better. All right, Nanto. I gotta say that's an excellent pass by Perot. That was an excellent pass by Perot. I can't believe they've not gone on the end of it.
Oh, Dan James, get up.
Yeah, Dan James, if you were up on your feet, you could have been involved in that play. And he's won a corner. Attaboy, Nanto.
That was rough at Somerville, wasn't it? Nonto was brilliant there, though. A little bit of he did well there as well.
Oh, yeah,
Bamford, man. Oh.
We should
Don't go back.
Just play these corners short. I mean, honestly, we're not going to get any love on a whipped ball into the box with their height.
Be quicker. Go forward, Leeds. Flipping heck. Watch yourself end up back at Melier. That's done well, Pervader.
Yeah.
Give it. Nah.
Some of our young players do this thing that when the play doesn't come off like they want, they just stop, and it drives me nuts.
Why are you doing that?
I don't know. It's selfish play.
What brain?
Yeah, Somerville's letting them know.
That makes no sense. Why don't you shoot with your left? Look at him here, Gabe. Lined up on his left, shoot on your left. He's cut in on his right and done that.
He must have thought he could wrap his foot around and go far post, but it's selfish play.
Just go on your strongest foot.
Yeah.
Oh, come on, Liam.
Connor, reactivate the clock.
What?
Reactivate the clock. Oh, well, never mind.
I don't know if I'm a little bit far behind there. I think it's all right.
Yeah, you're stuck at 29. I guess that is...
No, second half.
Yeah.
Cooper did well. Come on. I don't even know where Dan James is playing now. I think Dan James is playing left back.
Oh, cheeky.
It's a good ball. Nonso.
Ooh. What do you think, Connor? Play it square or go a goal?
No, I don't mind that because what's going to happen?
Neither.
Is Bamford's going to put that away? No.
Well, it's Perot there.
Oh, is it Perot? Same thing.
Yeah, I mean, I actually think it's harder to send that ball far post through 2 defenders than it is to try to on goal. So I don't blame him there. He's not far off. We've seen him finish those before.
Another chance, though. It's another chance. Rare one for this half. I don't know why he didn't put Nonso on at half time. I don't get that.
See, this is the Rotherham keeper. He's faced 4 shots on goal. He's let 1 in, 75% save percentage. I mean, that's what a good shot stopper does.
God.
Saves 1.
No, I told you we're not getting anything. We're not. Well, we're getting a draw. We'll get a draw.
We're getting more momentum here. Some of the build-up play has been a little bit better. We've had a couple of chances in just the last 2 minutes. So provided they don't waste another 5 minutes of time, I think All we need is another crack or two on goal, and I think we can pull away a result here, but it's got to be soon. I don't want to be waiting till the 90th minute. Ryan, I'm just giving you a representation of what's happened. I'm just quantifying it for you. Some people like numbers, pal. It's not anything different from what you've seen. It's just a different way of saying it. All right, yeah, foul. Okay, quickly now.
Come on now.
Not to run past him.
And slowed down again. Commit, Liam. Move with the ball, Liam. No, check back. Centre backs need to be braver on the ball as well. Try and move up.
Yeah.
Try and move past the player. You know, open up a bit of space.
I've got to say, though, I don't think the central midfielders have done a particularly good job of moving into open spaces and getting the ball there.
No, I agree. Just give it. Just give it quickly.
Yeah,
give it
Paveda,
quickly, Paveda. Give the ball quicker. You don't need to take 3 men
It's
on.
an unforced turnover there. We have it in a safe area out wide, and he just runs into a bunch of defenders and loses it. It's just not good enough. It's not even like he was trying to make something come off. He's just running to nowhere. Oh, jeez.
They're actually keeping hold of the ball very well as well. I don't know.
Cooper's just been done.
Wow.
Oh.
Wow, Liam. Wow, Liam.
Melia has come off his line. That's good. I mean, to be fair, he should snuff this out. It's a really tight angle.
I mean, he can't run, can he, Cooper? Like, look at his changes of pace there. Like, he can't run,
he just gets too easily beat. It's a decent save by Melia. I mean, it's a save he should make, but his sort of strange go down necessitates his leg sticking out instead of just making himself back. But all right, turn up. Turn up now.
He'll turn out. Offside.
He's going to be offside.
He's offside. He's a mile. And look
and
at
it's
that,
a terrible touch anyway.
He's so crap, man. He's so bad. He's so bad. Like,
look at this touch.
Look at this touch.
Maybe he knows he's offside, so I don't know. But
he's on. The VAR is on there. So you know you.
There's no VAR, but yeah.
No, I know there's no VAR. I'm saying if VAR's there, he's on. Oh, good.
Why are we putting on Pascal now?
He's injured, and he's in. Oh my god, he's injured again.
That's it.
He's injured again. His hamstring. Wow. For those who don't think we need a centre back, by the way, in January.
How do you rate his performance, Connor?
What?
How do you rate his performance? He's come off. I think it's a really mixed bag. I think it's a 4.5 or 5 out of 10.
4.5.
Yeah, it's not been good, but I have to say, if not for some of his play, I mean, they're 2-1 up, so I have to give him some credit on where it's due. And he's being put into these positions now. He's getting skinned by Rotherham attacking players who aren't particularly pacey. I mean, it's more of a where he's at in his career, what his physical capabilities are now, and I just don't think he has it anymore, which is too bad. He's been a big club servant, but I think it's time for him to hang it up. Now we're just heading the ball to nowhere. Okay, we're lucky to keep the possession, and we give it away. Awesome.
But I don't understand why Dan James is playing left back.
Yeah, it doesn't look like we went to 3 at the back, does it?
No, we didn't.
And if Pascal's fit enough to play now, why wasn't he? Never mind. It's pointless. That's just stuff we don't need. I mean, we're lucky to keep possession there. Like, what does a flick onto a guy who's already marked do? It's just. Come on, Archie.
Play it. No.
Yeah, why are they not? Yeah, it's just too conservative.
Safety on. Why are we playing with the safety on?
Quick, turn, go. Yep.
Oh, Paveda, man. He just...
I mean, they defended him well, though. 2 on his back, pushed it back, Like, there's just not a lot of ideas right now.
Yeah.
No.
Don't shoot. It's a good effort, actually. Unlucky.
Yeah.
Not a bad effort.
I'd always prefer get it on target to test the keeper, but he is going for the far post, and it's at least keep him honest a little bit. Yeah, Mass, that's a great point. Poveda over Anthony, who gets 0 minutes. Thoughts? It's a great question.
Fucking hell.
I wonder if Jaden Anthony's not fully fit or what's going on there. I mean, you bring in a guy who.
Jesus, did you see this tackle?
Yeah.
It's a penalty.
It's at the very least a caution as well. Like, it's dangerous play. It studs up. Center of the, above the ankle too. I mean, it's just, this division is.
It's a red card. It's a red card and a penalty all day.
Did he get any of the ball, Connor?
No.
Yeah, it's pretty bad. All right, come on now, quickly. It just seems slow today, doesn't it? Yeah, stay on his back. That's good. Corner. Good job. All right, let's play it short here and generate a shot on target. Look at Nanto trying to hype people up. Pascal just got his eyebrows threaded, clearly. Very neat.
Oh, get on, you little pipsqueak. Piss off.
Okay. Yeah. Oh, it's got to go on target. Oh, Pascal, that was it. That was it. Oh, it's as clean a look as we're going to get in this game. Oh, God.
Pascal Strout misses from 4 yards, and Jaden Anthony's been brought on with 5 minutes.
If you're Jaden Anthony, you're going to be a little bit pissed off about this because if you don't make an impact, you're going to get buried down the bench. Oh, it hasn't been impactful.
Why not? Yeah, corner here, aren't they? Yep, yeah, there we go.
He's just created a corner out of nothing. He's done really well. This production team, A+ today. Is that Oscar? No, just kidding. Guy actually looked nothing like Oscar. I'm not sure why I said that. I saw pale skin and I jumped. All right, come on, boys.
No. Steak. Absolutely no respite in this game. Just nothing. Just nothing.
Mass, I agree. I would have liked to see subs at the 60th minute, not the 70th.
Half time.
Yeah. But it was pretty clear by minute 60 that things hadn't changed, and really should have seen a difference. But all right. Yeah, class header, Morrison. Respect for the kids that grew up Rotherham fans. Can't be easy. Come on, guys. We can't let the weekend start this way.
I know.
I'm literally trying anything to lift my spirits right now and stay positive, but this is bleak.
Terrible ball.
This will be the third bottom, like relegation threatened team that we've not had a convincing performance against.
Yeah,
all three of them that are in.
Sheffield Wednesday, another one.
Sheffield Wednesday, QPR, we beat them, but it wasn't convincing. And Rotherham now. That's a concern.
Yeah, it is.
I know you have to say this when you're having conversations like this. I'm not saying Farke out or he's hasn't done a decent job this season. It's just that there's some real causes for concern if we can't beat bad teams. If we want to be automatically promoted, yeah, that's pretty poor. Come on, Archie, win it. This guy's gonna win another corner. Oh, all right, good job, Rodon. Nice.
But look at where Nonso is. Look at where he's starting position.
All the way
look where Anthony is.
Yeah.
And it's slow. They're hitting us quicker than we're doing anything.
100%.
We're not doing.
Well, they're finding pockets of space. Our players are still trying to carry the ball into an opportunity, and the ball just isn't moving. It's getting stuck. It's slow.
It's scripted. This.
All right. At least okay. Art.
Right,
okay.
Come on. Okay, don't know what you're doing there. You're
all right.
It's an absolutely horrendous ball. There's no foresight on that ball whatsoever.
Yeah, it's hopeful, isn't it?
Gotta get your head up here. Move the ball quicker. It's easier said than done, but
just
come on.
Stuck. It's like in molasses.
It's so easy to defend. That's the annoying thing about it. It's so easy.
They're just staying in front of us, and they're not getting baited from carrying. See, they're all staying planted. Well, except for just literally right there. But what a terrible clearance. Good Lord.
Don't go, but Ethan, forward. Jesus Christ. They're better. And Bamford steps on it. The problem is with Bamford, you've got literally a 20% chance of anything he does coming off. So, once again, law of averages.
Come on.
Come on. You better not be off. Come on. Wait.
Come on.
Nonso, quicker, Archie.
Oh, let's go. Oh, yes!
Yeah! Get in there! Come on! Get in! Yes! Oh, no!
You can't be serious. You cannot be serious. Who's he calling offside here? Is it Bamford? It's Patrick Bamford. It's Patrick Bamford. Just stay on side. Stay on. Can't argue with it. He's offside. All right, come on. 5 minutes. They've wasted at least 6. We stink today.
Look in the middle, man. Joe, look in the middle. You've got 3 attackers, mate. You could have played the ball to. You played to Strout. Come on, Somerville.
It's a foul.
It's a foul. Give it. You prick.
Of course not. We're at the point now because we've played poorly. We're having to rely on the officials to bail us out.
Better. Oh, God. Perot and Bamford are just running into each other.
Yeah. There's no cohesion here whatsoever. It's like they
Come
can't
on,
decide on how they're going to play. Yeah, that's a foul.
Ref,
Thank
gonna
you.
do that?
It's about time.
Tosser. It's a yellow card as well. Oh, God, what's going on here?
This is probably going to be the final opportunity of the match anyway. Chris, I'm not going to say Bamford cost us because it was Bamford's touch that put it in the way of Anthony. It's harsh to blame him for us losing the game, but yeah, it's certainly not the outcome you want. You want him to stay onside.
The thing you've got to be annoyed at is the goal we conceded. That's what you've got to be annoyed at.
Yeah. There's no excuse for a performance like this, honestly. We can talk about the officiating. Yeah, it's been poor. Yeah, 5 minutes of added time is not enough for all the time that's been wasted in this match. Yeah, you want Patrick Bamford to stay onside, but just it hasn't been good enough off. That's it.
It's always going to be that, though, Gabe, wasn't it? You just knew when he stepped up to that. Like, we didn't get excited there, did we? No. It's like, he's just...
Look at the away fans.
Right. It's so woeful.
Yeah.
It's so woeful, that.
Look at them. Oh, they're having a laugh on the sidelines. It's great. They're going to get a point at home against Leeds United. They're literally third bottom. Yeah, Mass is right. Said Leicester win this game 2-0. 100%. I think I agree. We just do not have, I don't know if it's just a mixture of youth and lack of leadership and a mixture of play. It's like a perfect storm that we have enough in the locker to beat anybody. But discipline and mentality wise, do we have that? I don't know that we do. And I got to say, I think I'm not going to put this loss on Farke, but I think Farke was too slow to react today. It's not a loss, but it feels like one. All right, I guess we got a minute and a half to go here. Come on, lads.
Oh, Archie, on your toes. On your toes there, fella. It's not
just taking on 3 players now.
And Pavada's offering nothing but a check back.
Yeah.
Cross the ball. Oh. Why we
Good win. Oh, just play him in. Nanto's in. Play him in, Somerville. It was fine to put up your hand. Now it's the 5th minute of added time. It's right there. Look at this. Look at this passing lane, Connor. He's in.
Oh. We're just going to pass the ball back anyway. We're just going to waste time. So there's no point in even carrying on. We'll have 15 passes in the back line. There we go. Lost sticks. We're fucking around with it at the back. Pissing around with it. Get the ball up.
Yeah, that's it.
Just blow the whistle. I mean, Archie, what are you doing, Archie, man?
Chris, you take a loss here to get rid of Farke. That's mental. There's no one better than Farke coming through the door to help us at championship level. Our fan base has been spoiled by Bielsa. Managers like that don't come to clubs in the championship. That's why it was so rare.
Last kick of the game.
Yeah, this is it. I'm pissed off.
Terrible. Terrible.
It's a horrific performance. There's no excuse for this. It's just a lack of professionalism. It's a lack of mentality. I don't care about the international break.
That's it. Crap.
And I know what Farke's going to say. Farke's going to say, yeah, they made it difficult. And I'm not putting all the loss on him, but the narrative is already baked in. He's going to say we dominated possession. We had a goal ruled out. He's not going to reflect on how he waited till the 70th minute to make any changes whatsoever. He's going to avoid any responsibility. But
well, mate, I'm going to leave it there. Guys, thanks so much for joining us. Me and Gabe will be back on the next debrief. We're going to come back with an instant match reaction. We will see you in a bit, guys. Make sure you like before you leave, and we'll see you in a bit.